Vice President JD Vance has made some very peculiar comments towards potential visitors and tourists coming to the United States of America in 2026 to witness the World Cup, the largest sporting event in the entire world, and really just shows how awkward and uncharismatic JD Vance is. Let's go ahead and watch this clip. But before we do, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and share with someone that's into politics. Let's check out this clip here from AP.
As all of you know, soccer is a sport of incredible grace and finesse and beauty. These are three things that have nothing to do with politics. And so we're thrilled to have the FIFA World Cup in the United States of America. I think that you'll see the very best of the United States of America, both in athletic competition, but also in hospitality, something our boss knows quite a bit about. And so we're excited to have you. We're excited for this event, and we will do everything at the government level to make this thing as successful as we can. And I will say, before I turn it over to the next speaker, that, of course, everybody is welcome to come and see this incredible event. I know we'll have visitors probably from close to 100 countries. We want them to come. We want them to celebrate. We want them to watch the game. But when the time is up, they'll have to go home. Otherwise, they'll have to talk to Secretary No, who I'll turn it over to now.
Wow. Very awkward response there from the audience that JD Vance attempted to make that joke towards. I mean, what a weird statement, right? He says, you know, he attempts to poke some fun at himself and our country, saying, yeah, American politics is not graceful or beautiful like soccer is, but our boss over here knows a thing or two about hospitality, so we got that going for us. But don't stay here too long, or you're going to be met with a conversation with the Department of Homeland Security. What a exciting, uniting message from JD Vance at a meeting that was supposed to increase excitement and kind of lay the groundwork for what the 2026 World Cup is going to look like. If you're trying to generate excitement and generate interest in people coming to America to witness the World Cup, that is probably the opposite of what you'd want to say. The exact opposite. And really underscores, highlights a broader political problem that MAGA has going forward. And that problem is that everybody in the GOP leadership outside of Donald Trump has the charisma and personality of wet cardboard. Okay, and that is to say none whatsoever. Donald Trump knows how to work a camera. Donald Trump knows how to work a room. I absolutely despise the man, and I can admit that. I can admit that Donald Trump has a little incy-wincy bit of kind of showmanship that he brings to his persona that people can tune into and can kind of latch onto, and people that are not totally tuned into the political happenings of Washington, D.C., he attracts these low propensity voters, low information voters, kind of based on his ability to do those things that I just mentioned. And we've heard a lot about the Democrats potentially taking back the House in 2026 and what this could mean for impeachment proceedings going forward against the president, where even if, you know, Donald Trump would never be technically, you'd never be removed from office because you need 2/3 of the Senate to convict and remove the president from office, which the Democrats are very not likely to have in 2026. But really, what this shows is that we should impeach Donald Trump because of a lack of leadership and a lack of anybody being able to step up in Donald Trump's shoes. JD Vance just does not have it. Whatever it is that Trump has that attracts people to him, JD Vance doesn't have it. Mike Pence didn't have it. These other Fox News, low-level Fox News people that make up a lot of Donald Trump's cabinet and administration, they don't have it. And it points to a potential dilemma for MAGA in 2028 where Donald Trump might ultimately decide, yeah, I am going to run for a third term. Screw the Constitution, because none of these other guys are going to be able to do what I'm able to do. And there's no one out there, whether it's, Donald Trump Jr. or Jared Kushner or JD Vance or Marco Rubio. They don't have the spell binding effect that Trump has. And it's just really, really highlighted here when you have JD Vance in a meeting that's supposed to be generating excitement for the World Cup, telling potential tourists, yeah, you might be deported and you might have to meet with the Department of Homeland Security because you're visiting the United States from different countries across the world that like soccer and want to come and watch the World Cup. That seems to be the opposite of what you would want to say in this meeting. And again, really points to a lack of charisma, a lack of personality that exists in MAGA. And it's not that Trump is the most charismatic, dazzling speaker out there. It's just that he has like a little tiny bit more of it than the rest of the GOP leadership, which is absolutely zilch, zip, nada. And this is why someone like an AOC or, there's an opportunity here in America for leaders to step up on the left that are able to bring some energy, bring some excitement, bring some charisma to the White House. And really, it points to perhaps in 2028 that the Democrats could have a moment where we're able to save this country from the brink of destruction. If we're able to win back the House in 2026 and then hopefully win the White House in 2028, because the GOP might not have anyone if Trump doesn't just totally just affront in a total affront to the Constitution, say I am going to run for a third term, as a matter of fact, or I am going to introduce legislation that removes the 2-term limit that would disallow him from running from a third term. That's all I got for you guys in this one. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.